Sagittarius, welcome to your June tarot reading. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the month. I've got the 9-card block that describes your situation. I have lead tarot energies and oracles on both sides of the reading. Generally for me, the left is where you've come from, what has created the situation you found yourself in, and the right is where you're headed or what you may need to do in order to navigate effectively through the situation. Okay, well, wow, there is definitely a fresh new start should you want it here. You know, you have free will, you can choose here, Saggy, but I feel like this is on the back of something that has been very, very challenging for you. We basically have a difficult tower moment over here that you may be navigating at the moment or about to navigate. But it feels like, you know, on the other side of this is a beautiful new start, full of potential, full of possibilities, where you can really fall back in love with life again. Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my 2 different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Okay, Saggy, well, let's jump in. I'm going to start with your lead energy here, the 10 of Swords, okay? It kind of plugs into all of the oracles on this side. I feel like there is an ending to be navigated here in order to get to this full energy, this fresh new start. Now, the 10 of Swords can be a painful ending. It is generally a final ending, and it's an ending that can actually, you know, involve some kind of betrayal, some kind of deception. So I have a feeling that you didn't want this ending to be upon you, or it's not through choice. It feels like it's really circumstantial, and it's kind of been, it's been thrown at you, because this sits above the crumbling, and this is the Tower energy for me in this Oracle deck, and it says, what are you clinging on to? It could be that you've stayed in the situation for too long, and now it's like you've outgrown it, or it's not in alignment for you. So this is an act of love and grace from the universe to realign you with your path of truth, okay? It feels like that utopia that you're really wanting is behind this big block, all right? I've got grief here. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So I feel like there will be some sadness, some sorrow, some hurt to move through. Know that that's just inevitable and it is a part of the process. When I think about this card, I think of the 3 of Swords, which is the heartbreak card in the tarot, but it's a number 3. They named it, they numbered it 3 for a reason, because 3 is also the number of creation. So sometimes it's out of our hardest times that we actually have the ability to take a quantum leap towards a rebirth, you know, a beautiful new beginning, a fresh new start that really feels like it was divinely guided and gifted for us. So we've got the new moon and Aries card here, which is it's time to take action. Absolutely. So, you know, even if this ending has not been through choice, you are needing to take some action in order to move on, to navigate on, is what I'm really feeling. Okay, it's not a time to look backwards, Sag. It's a time to look forwards. So I have the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups here. Now, I feel that, you know, if there has been a sense of loss of security here, then it's time to seek the new, because I feel like an opportunity will come in pretty quickly. I've got a lot of Pentacles in this reading. I have the Ace, the 7, the 8, the 4. So it feels like we are dealing sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze, but I'm not going to. It's gone. Don't you hate that? So we're either dealing in work, career, money, investments, finance. Sometimes it can be our physical home as well. So I feel like there's been a shake-up in that area for you. And it might have been, oh gosh, you know, I thought this was going to be my future. I thought this was going to lead me to where I wanted to go, or to the abundance that I wanted. And the universe is saying, no, you know what, Saggy, I've got different plans, different ideas for you, okay? And we have to trust. We have to trust that when things fall down and fall apart in our life, that it's clearing the road to something better. You know, there are times in our lives where we think, oh my goodness, my whole life is falling apart. And that can be after a spiritual awakening. It can be through, you know, what we call, you know, the midlife crisis, which actually happens at any stage in our lives. It's basically an awakening to our truth. When we awaken to our truth, the universe will realign everything in our lives in alignment with that. Well, you know, people will leave our lives, careers will leave our lives. We might change the place that we live in. So when things are crumbling around us, we have to trust that this is happening for a reason, to allow you to choose what truly is in alignment for you, what is going to be your next chapter. Now, I've found through my own personal experience that the more we try and hold on to the past or recreate that, or just not let go, you know, or sort of be in that self-denial of things, you know, falling away, then we stay in this energy for longer. There's an energy of surrender that is required. So I feel like you should begin seeking here. Ace of Pentacles, you might need some financial help. You might be needing a new job to go to. You might be needing a new home. The Ace of Pentacles symbolizes this piece of solidity that you are requiring right now to help you navigate through this, okay? And I feel that if you take that action, the universe is going to gift this in for you. Next to the 8 of Pentacles, it's something that you can grow and expand, something that can deliver what you're wanting here in terms of abundance, but also 9 of Cups, get you back on track to that wish that you were wanting to fulfill in the previous situation. The universe is saying, no, you fulfill it in the new, not in that one there. So yeah, it could be that new offer of money, of help, of a, you know, job, career, or something like that. Now, it's interesting that over here I've got the invite help card, and it says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. It feels like some kind of divine offering or opportunity. Now, we have to keep in mind that most of the time, Sag, the universe sends offers of help and abundance through other people. So we need to be open. We need to be accepting of that. Now, I'm feeling that the King of Cups could be that person for you. It's a Scorpio energy for me, or water sign, Cancer, Pisces. If it's not one of those signs, this is somebody who really has a big heart, is full of compassion and empathy, is operating from their intuition, is a stable, secure rock in your life that can really help your ships come in. So if there's someone around you that makes that offer, then this is what you need to get out of that struggle, out of that conflict, out of that 5 of Wands, okay, and start moving forward again. Because you are at this position here of reevaluation, 7 of Pentacles, where, you know, there could be an interim where it's like, oh, I need that one more pentacle to take me to the 8, something I can work towards, you know, in order to get out of this rut, is what I'm feeling, to get over this grief, to get out of this ending, to get back on your feet. So that's what I'm feeling, you know, help coming in, you know, the form of another person, this King of Cups. It's going to help you get out of this situation of conflict here and get back into your Emperor energy. Isn't it funny how we've got Aries energies on both sides of the reading here, and there is a lot of energy, Aries energy activated in the astrology at the moment. And, you know, these are both cards of Aries, and it's about, well, actually the Fool is for me as well. So bold action, you know, big moves here. But ultimately it's saying that this is going to allow you to rebuild your empire, to lay a new firm foundation. The Emperor for me, number 4, is about the foundation, where something has crumbled away because it was built on a shaky foundation. This is the opportunity to rebuild on something firm, something solid, because you've chosen it and it's in alignment for you. This is the planning stage, the earthly realization of number 3, the Empress. So it's like you can rebuild your hopes, dreams, and wishes here. Now, sometimes you need to protect yourself from your own emotions or the emotions of others as you go through this process. Traditionally, in the Rider-Waite deck, the Emperor is depicted wearing armor underneath a cloak, right? Meaning sometimes we need to actually shield ourselves, because this sits on top of the Mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? There could be some real triggers from this situation, right, that we might need to contend with. There could be even like trauma response here, and we might be worried about playing that out again, or that we're going to come to the same demise. Just know that when we feel triggered, it's basically shining a spotlight on what is unresolved with us, or the residue of a situation. So it's like an invitation to go there, feel it all, and then lovingly send it on its way. So down here, I've got the 4 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Moon. Yeah, I feel like that 4 of Pentacles relates to what we've just spoken about. You know, maybe re-triggering of fear. The 4 of Pentacles can be fear of scarcity, fear of loss, fear of being without again. But it's saying sometimes we need to let go, stop armoring the heart, and move out of that, you know, that pattern in order to rise above and have this fresh new start. I've got the Fool, the Moon, and this card here, New Moon in Libra, that says a new romantic cycle begins. Now, I don't feel this is a love reading. I feel like this is basically falling in love with life again through coming back into balance. Finally, I'm not in a place of loss, but things are evening up, and I'm starting to feel those feelings of joy and love and bliss again. I feel like I'm getting that divine justice, that karmic balancing, that I need to go on my new path, right? Now, the full moon is pivotal. Now, that is on the 14th of June. We have a full moon in Sagittarius, your sign, Saggy. So I feel like it's around that time, around middle of the month, which is coming up soon because I'm a bit late in releasing this reading, that the spotlight is really shone on this situation. It could be when the tower falls. It could be when this offer of help comes in. It could be when you see the true colors, the true light here of the situation, or you get some kind of answer from within. Full moon is a time where things come to a climax usually, so that we can release what's not working and then, you know, really begin the fresh new start after that in the waning moon period, okay, up until the new moon. So that's what I feel here. It's like things coming to a climax around that time. This is Pisces energy for me. And I think you're going through a period, Saggy, where you're really seeing the big picture here, what fits into your life, what doesn't, what you might need to release. This may have been, you know, imposed upon you, but you're getting an opportunity to head in a fresh new start. And the Fool does not take the baggage of the past, only packs the possibilities of the future and goes on a spirited, rebel-hearted adventure into an unknown territory that just feels better, that is fertile with possibilities. Look at the pomegranates. There's a lot of pomegranate imagery in the Rider-Waite that stands for fertility, for rebirth, for growth, growth on a new journey, not getting too hung up on, you know, on where it's heading and what the destination is, but enjoying the ride, because it's a ride in the right direction. I see the sun energy here. This is guided, and if we add the sun to the moon, we have eclipse energy, which is huge and powerful, life-changing transformation for you this month. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sage. I'm going to leave the reading there, and if this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to go deeper into this message, you can join me for the extended version of the reading by clicking the first link down below. And in that reading, I will be clarifying all of these cards a lot further to extrapolate the reading and get a lot more info. I will also be closing out with more oracle cards in the end of that reading. If you want to leave a comment on this reading and let me know how it resonates, I would love that. I read them all. I try to connect with you over there. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It can't, won't, and isn't meant to resonate with you all. What else? Oh, if you could hit subscribe, that is the single most thing you can do to help these readings coming and support me in the work that I do here. Liking, sharing, and commenting also helps a ton. I'm grateful for you, sending you love and magic for your month. I'll be back with weekly readings to show you how this will play out on a more micro scale, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.